Have you ever found yourself lying down, staring at the ceiling, while your mind races with 1,000 thoughts per second? It seems that just when your body asks for rest, your head decides to become the stage for unresolved dramas, to-do lists and memories that you no longer remember. Sleep, which should be a sacred moment of pause and restoration, becomes a silent battlefield. And the worst part? Waking up the next day feeling like you didn't even sleep. But what if I told you there was a way to silence this mental noise, without resorting to drugs or complicated techniques? That there was a doorway to a place inside you where peace resides, a safe, fertile environment like a freshly watered field, ready to blossom into healing, deep relaxation, and mental reprogramming? This guided meditation is designed to take you there. Along the way, you'll explore ancient conscious breathing practices, delve into powerful visualizations, and unlock the pathways to your inner cave. The promise? It's not magic. It's reconnection, inner healing, truly restorative sleep, one that embraces body, mind, and soul. Ready to lie down and journey within? Many people go to bed with their bodies tired but their minds restless. Thoughts race, unprocessed anxieties, and that feeling of being on 220 even though they want to switch off. It's like trying to sleep with a TV on inside your head, playing a loop of worries, fears, and emotional issues. This scenario, unfortunately, is more common than it seems, and the solution is not always to sleep more, but rather to sleep better. Meditation comes in as a powerful tool, almost like a pause button within the chaos. When you go to bed, instead of fighting with your thoughts, how about welcoming them and guiding them to a place of calm? Conscious breathing, combined with subtle visualizations, begins to dissolve this mental tension. Imagine your mind is a messy room. Meditation helps you turn off the light, close the door, and let everything rest. It's not about controlling, but allowing peace to come. Recognizing that this difficulty sleeping is a reflection of subconscious blockages is the first step to change. It's not just about physical fatigue, but about an overburdened soul asking for inner healing. When you start to see sleep as a portal for mental reprogramming and not just as a break, the night takes on a new meaning. The pillow becomes an ally, silence becomes a shelter, and the mind gradually learns to rest. Breathing is such a simple yet powerful tool that many people underestimate. But when used with intention and awareness, it becomes a master key to opening internal doors that have been locked for years. Taking a deep breath, holding it, and releasing it slowly. It seems basic, but this small act has the power to calm the nervous system, dissolve tension, and begin a real process of inner healing. Now imagine combining this conscious breathing with creative visualizations. This isn't fantasy, this is applied neuroscience. The brain responds to mental images as if they were real. By visualizing, for example, an energetic waterfall cleansing your body, you are activating your healing field, releasing subconscious blockages and reprogramming your mind. Little by little, stagnant emotions will release, making room for deep relaxation and a new emotional balance. This is where the magic begins to happen. Your mind slows down, your body responds, and your heart aligns with a lighter frequency. You might imagine a spiral of light running down your spine, or a golden beam descending from the sky to your chest. These are symbols, yes, but they carry intention, focus, and energy. And when intention meets breath, what seemed impossible begins to become real. Even before you close your eyes, your body and mind are already picking up signals from the environment around you. That's why creating a cozy space that's conducive to meditation isn't a luxury, it's about emotional preparation. A corner with soft lighting, a pleasant aroma in the air, and subtle background music can do wonders. Ideally, this place should become a true refuge, where your mind feels like it can finally let its guard down. Small rituals help to anchor this moment. Lighting a candle, placing a crystal next to the bed, or simply adjusting the pillow with care is a way of sending a message to your subconscious: we are in a safe environment. You can relax. Repeating these gestures night after night strengthens this fertile field of healing and inner connection. The body begins to associate that space with the idea of rest and transformation. An important detail: this space doesn't need to be perfect or worthy of a home decor magazine. The essential thing is that it makes sense to you. It could be a rug on the floor with a light blanket, or even the edge of the bed with a soft lampshade and natural incense. The most important thing is the intention. By preparing the space with presence, you are already activating the energy field of inner healing, signaling that something special is about to happen. This care also influences your visualization journey. When everything around you invites deep relaxation, it becomes easier to imagine your inner cave, or visualize the crystal clear water of an energetic waterfall washing away your emotions. You're not just playing imagination, you're communicating with parts of yourself that have long been waiting to be heard. And it all starts with the right environment. Before diving into meditation, setting your intention is like programming an emotional GPS. You choose the destination you want to go to. Maybe it's to release that anxiety that insists on coming back, or who knows, to dissolve the fear that haunts your thoughts in the silence of the night. This simple but profound practice directs the energy of your mind, focusing on inner healing and personal growth. By setting an intention, you create a fertile field within yourself where the seeds of transformation can more easily germinate. Your intention doesn't have to be grand or perfect. Simple statements like "Today I choose deep relaxation" or "I release everything that no longer serves me" are powerful enough. The important thing is that your intention is true and filled with feeling. This moves subconscious blocks out of the way. In addition, intention acts as a gentle reminder during meditation. Whenever your mind wanders, and it certainly will, coming back to your intention is like finding a friend in the middle of the forest. This connection keeps you focused and intensifies the process of mental reprogramming. Without it, your practice loses momentum and restorative sleep becomes more elusive than you'd like. The beauty of intention is that it doesn't have to be fixed. Over time, you may find that your needs change, and with them your intentions. This is a sign of real personal growth, a natural movement of allowing yourself to blossom, even in the darkest nights. Writing is a magical act. Putting your intentions, emotions, and even small achievements on paper helps to materialize what is stored in your mind and heart. When you write down simple phrases such as "Today I release the tension in my chest," you are creating a pact with yourself, strengthening your commitment to your own well-being. This daily gesture is an invitation to inner healing and mental reprogramming. The journal acts as a mirror, reflecting what often goes unnoticed in the rush of everyday life. By reviewing your notes, you begin to identify patterns, subconscious blocks, and even progress that goes unnoticed. It's like having a map of your own mind, where each written word becomes a clue to understanding what needs to be taken care of or reinforced. In addition, writing before meditation prepares your brain for deep relaxation. It is a practical way to bring order to your whirlwind of thoughts and provide clear direction for the practice that follows. Try setting aside 5 minutes before going to bed for this ritual. It can be in a simple notebook on your cell phone, or even on a separate sheet of paper. The important thing is to make the journal your ally. If you want, you can start with something light. Write down your intentions, wishes, or even a small thank you. Over time, this practice will become a valuable habit for your personal growth and a constant support for the most difficult nights. Believe me, this is a step that, despite being simple, makes all the difference. The breath is like a silent conductor regulating your entire body, and the 478 technique is a simple melody that calms even the most restless minds. The idea is to inhale slowly for 4 seconds, hold it for 7, and exhale gently for 8. Sounds easy, but this sequence has the power to turn off the stress autopilot and invite deep relaxation to take over. When you practice this mindful breathing, you're actually teaching your brain to slow down and focus on the present. It's like hitting the pause button on the avalanche of thoughts and making room for restorative sleep. It may feel strange at first, especially holding your breath, but over time your body will adapt, and the effect is almost instantaneous, a feeling of lightness that spreads from your chest to your fingertips. Another advantage of this technique is that you can use it at any time, whether it's in the middle of the night when sleep is elusive, or during the day to deal with that anxiety that insists on tightening your chest. It's a simple, accessible, and powerful tool that will become your best friend on the path to inner healing and mental reprogramming. Remember to practice slowly, without rushing, and with intention. Conscious breathing is a gentle invitation for your body and mind to reconnect, creating an internal environment as safe and welcoming as a hidden cave, where you can rest and renew yourself each night. Visualization isn't just for kids or artists, it's a powerful tool for accessing what's hidden deep within your mind, where subconscious blocks reside. Imagine that you can create images in your mind like a movie director, and these images have the power to calm, heal, and transform. For example, imagining a sphere of white light surrounding your body brings a sense of protection and cleansing that goes beyond words. By doing these visualizations, you are speaking directly to your subconscious, the seat of your deepest emotions and memories. Visualizing spirals of energy or waves of light, for example, helps release pent-up tension and opens the space for deep relaxation to take over. It's like watering a plant in the desert. Little by little, the dry roots begin to come to life, and personal growth manifests from the inside out. The environment you've created, that cozy inner cave or energetic waterfall, serves as the perfect backdrop for these mental images. This symbolic setting helps your mind feel safe to release fears, doubts, and anything else that's blocking your healing. Visualizing is also a form of intention in action, where you become the artist and healer of your own being. Try starting with simple images, such as light penetrating your chest or warm energy spreading through your limbs. With practice, these visualizations become more vivid and efficient, creating a virtuous cycle of healing and transformation that happens in the silence of your restorative sleep. Imagine closing your eyes and being transported to a sun-drenched field, where a gentle breeze caresses your face and the sound of a peaceful river lulls your thoughts. These nature-inspired inner journeys are an invitation to dissolve subconscious blocks that often hold us back from old patterns and repressed emotions. Connecting with these symbolic environments creates a fertile ground for deep relaxation and personal growth. Visualizing serene landscapes activates inner healing because our brains recognize these settings as safe and welcoming environments. Visualizations like these help to reprogram the mind, replacing stress and anxiety with a sense of peace and renewal. It's almost as if your body and mind are taking part in an energetic bath, where negative energies are washed away and replaced with light and vitality. Nature also offers powerful symbols for the meditation process, such as trees that represent our roots, rivers that flow with our emotions, and fields that symbolize space for new things to grow. Through these images, you can plant your intentions and allow them to take root deep within your inner cave, creating fertile ground for the transformations you desire. Therefore, with each meditation, allow yourself to journey inward, where contact with nature becomes a mirror of your own essence. It is in this environment that conscious breathing, intention, and visualization meet, preparing the ground for the next steps towards a truly restorative sleep. Visualize yourself as an eagle, soaring through the skies with freedom and a broad vision, above the turbulence of everyday life. This symbolic flight represents the ability to distance yourself from immediate problems, gaining a higher perspective on your emotions and challenges. It is an invitation to strengthen your vitality and personal growth, allowing you to see beyond superficial concerns and find clearer solutions. By imagining yourself soaring high above, you are actually activating a state of expanded consciousness that facilitates mental reprogramming. This connection with the symbolic eagle works as an exercise in letting go, where you let go of subconscious blockages and allow inner healing to flourish more easily. It is as if you are given wings to fly above the chaos and land in a place of calm and balance. This symbol also strengthens the intention to achieve restorative sleep, as the mind learns to let go of distractions and prepare for deep relaxation. The eagle's flight then becomes a living metaphor for the process of inner liberation that occurs during meditation and rest. The more you practice this visualization, the more natural this feeling of lightness and freedom becomes. Incorporating the eagle into your meditation is a powerful way to remind yourself that, despite the challenges, you have the strength and vision to overcome whatever is preventing you from sleeping peacefully. It is an invitation to soar, nourish your soul, and awaken to a new level of well-being. Now imagine yourself standing under an energetic waterfall, where colorful waters cascade down, each color charged with a healing vibration. Visualizing this rainbow waterfall is more than an exercise in imagination. It is a deep dive into the cleansing of the negative energies that you carry, whether they are the result of stress, fear, or old hurts that insist on inhabiting your subconscious. When you allow this luminous water to flow over you, you are activating a purification process that goes far beyond the physical. It is inner healing in action. The power of this visualization lies in its ability to transform the invisible. The vibrant colors symbolize different frequencies of energy. Red warms and gives strength, blue calms and brings peace, green renews and regenerates. As the waterfall water envelopes your body, you can feel each of these colors touching specific points, perhaps a red to awaken vitality at the base of your spine, or a violet to dissolve anxieties in your mind. It is an energetic bath that not only cleanses, but also revitalizes your energy field, leaving you feeling lighter and ready for deep relaxation. Furthermore, this image of the waterfall works as a powerful symbol for the mind. Our mind often holds blockages as if they were accumulated stones, creating barriers that impede the natural flow of life and energy. Visualizing these colorful waters washing these stones, removing layers of tiredness and suffering, helps the mind to release these resistances and open itself to a healthier mental reprogramming. It is like opening the floodgates to a new stream of well-being and personal growth. This exercise is especially effective if done in a safe, calm environment where you can surrender to the feeling of cleansing without fear or judgment. When you're done, visualize yourself taking a deep breath and feeling this lightness spread throughout your body as if you've just been reborn. And this lightness, my friend, is the fertile ground for restorative sleep and the continuation of your inner healing journey. Visualize yourself entering a deep cave, a silent and mysterious space within yourself where dreams, desires, and blocks that have accumulated over time reside. This inner cave is the perfect symbol for your subconscious, a place we are often afraid to enter, but which holds valuable treasures for your inner healing. By opening this door with intention and care, you allow light to penetrate the shadows, bringing to light those parts of yourself that need to be acknowledged and nurtured. Entering this cave is an invitation to genuine self-knowledge. We often carry invisible roots, limiting beliefs, old traumas, fears we can't name that are there like underground tree roots. Visualizing these roots in the cave helps us identify what needs energy, care, and loving attention. It's like watering forgotten soil so that life can flourish again, bringing personal growth and relief to the heart. Furthermore, the cave is not just a place of challenge, it is also a safe environment, your inner sanctuary. As you explore its dark walls, you can imagine small lights turning on, symbols of insight and healing appearing along the way. It is a space where you can dialogue with your deepest self, hear what it has to say, and make peace with parts of yourself that previously seemed scary or difficult to accept. This encounter with yourself is essential for mental reprogramming and for deep relaxation to take hold. When you leave the cave, you will feel renewed with the sensation of having discovered something precious. This experience creates a direct channel for your restorative sleep to carry all the seeds planted during meditation to your subconscious. It is a delicate but powerful process that makes inner healing a tangible and continuous reality, transforming the night into a true fertile field of renewal and hope. Once you've explored your inner cave, it's time to act as a gardener of your own soul, preparing the soil for the transformations you want to see blossom. Visualize yourself holding symbolic seeds, each one representing an intention, a desire, a quality you want to cultivate, such as health, peace, or happiness. Planting these seeds in a fertile field within yourself is an act of faith and awareness, a powerful form of mental reprogramming that shapes your personal growth. The soil you cultivate is your inner environment, created and protected during meditation. It is safe, nurturing, and ready to receive these seeds, which need care, patience, and attention to germinate. By imagining these seeds being lovingly deposited, you are affirming to your mind and body that you are ready to release subconscious blocks and allow new possibilities to blossom. This visualization strengthens your intention and enhances the process of inner healing. Remember that, just like in real gardening, patience is key. Not all seeds grow at the same rate, and some may need more light, others more water, symbolically speaking, more attention, or more time to reprogram your mind. This practice helps create a virtuous cycle, where each night of restorative sleep acts as a natural fertilizer, stimulating the growth of the changes you want to manifest in the real world. To further enhance this inner seeding, combine visualization with conscious breathing and positive affirmations. I am capable of cultivating peace, or my mind opens to the new, that reinforce the intention and root the transformation. By becoming the caretaker of these seeds, you take an active role in your own healing and awakening, making the meditative process a true pact with your well-being and future. This stage is the bridge between what was discovered inside the cave and what you want to grow in your life. It is the moment when intention comes to life and inner healing begins. We have reached the point where all the pieces of this meditation come together into one flow, the deep integration of everything that has been experienced to prepare your body and mind for truly restorative sleep. This process is essential so that the mental reprogramming does not just remain on the surface, but goes deeper, reaching the most subtle layers of the subconscious, where the inner healing continues to work while you rest. Think of it as planting a seed and ensuring that it receives the water and light it needs to grow even after you turn off active thinking. By allowing this integration to happen, you create a safe and nurturing environment within yourself, a sort of inner cave where deep relaxation flourishes. Your body begins to naturally slow down, your breathing becomes smoother, and your heart rate slows, paving the way for restorative sleep to set in. This gentle transition is a kind of magical gateway between wakefulness and sleep, where your mind downloads the information you intended during meditation. It is important to remember that even if the first moments of sleep are interrupted by thoughts or worries, consistent practice of this meditation creates a fertile ground for these interruptions to diminish over time. Each conscious breath, each visualization, each intention planted acts as a layer of protection and healing, which strengthens as you sleep. It is a gradual but powerful process that will transform your rest into a genuinely regenerative experience. By surrendering to this sleep with a calm mind and a light heart, you allow mental reprogramming to take hold, subconscious blocks to be dissolved, and inner healing to expand into all areas of your life. And the most incredible thing is that this transformation doesn't stop when you wake up, as the energy field you created continues to act silently, preparing you for a new day with more balance, clarity, and well-being. Thus, the conclusion of this guided meditation is much more than the end of a practice. It is the beginning of a continuous journey of personal growth, where sleep becomes an ally of your transformation and deep relaxation a safe path to awakening to a fuller life. Now that you've delved into this universe of powerful practices, from conscious breathing to rainbow waterfall visualization, from eagle flight to cultivating your inner seeds, it's time to ask yourself, what would your life be like if restorative sleep stopped being a distant dream and became a natural part of your routine? Imagine the freedom of going to bed every night in a safe environment, where inner healing happens while your body and mind truly rest. What emotions and subconscious blocks do you still carry that could be released to make room for a lighter life full of personal growth? This process is not instantaneous, but it is transformative. The secret is to commit to creating a deep relaxation ritual, where intention is your compass, conscious breathing is the driving force, and visualization is the fertile ground where changes germinate. Each practice you learned here is an invitation to reprogram your mind, dissolve accumulated tension, and create a powerful energy field that continues to work silently while you sleep. And the best part? You are the protagonist of this journey, and you can adapt each step to your needs and pace. I challenge you to try these techniques consistently, noticing how night after night your sleep becomes deeper, your awakening becomes lighter, and your emotional balance becomes more present. Ask yourself, what can I plant today that will flourish tomorrow? What new habits can I cultivate to transform my rest into a true act of inner healing? And above all, how can I honor my body and mind, allowing peace to invade not only my hours of sleep but my entire day? If this content resonated with you, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. This way, you will always be connected to guided meditations, mental reprogramming techniques, and practices that strengthen your path to a fuller and more conscious life. Let's walk together on this journey of self-discovery and renewal, transforming the simple act of sleeping into a sacred and transformative experience. The invitation is made. Are you ready to embrace this change and sleep in peace?